This is a Emergency Broadcast. Code Red, here we are. Pick up your iPads, your cell phones, and have me and listen to Uncle the Podcast. Watch out. If you're sitting down for this, or if you're standing up, you better get ready for this, because it's gonna hit the eardrums. Uncle the Podcast.
You are listening to Uncle the Broadcast. My name is Aaron. I'm the nephew-in-law. Here with me is the star of the show, Uncle.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just doing a little cracking point over here with all this other guy talking on the phone. 368 episode tonight. And now we are in the comedy hour. Well, what do we want to talk about tonight? There, talk people.
Well,
yeah, man, start ringing the bells. Let's go. Get ringing.
I got a caller on the line already, and we didn't
get him going. Get him, pull him out.
Okay, well, let's give out the number first. Okay.
Oh. yeah. As always, you can call on a Friday night. Our number is 319-527-5016. And Chuck, if they're on Teams, can they get a hold of you through Microsoft Teams?
I don't know.
Let him check it out. He's fixing this stuff. Let him figure it out.
Now look, I can start a call with somebody, but I don't know if I can add them when I've got one in progress already. See, that's an experiment we need to do.
Well, let's try it.
Okay, if somebody's on Teams, let me put this out then. If somebody is on Teams already, and you got my contact, okay, I'm still, Chuck Ocelli or Charles Ocelli. If you find me, you know my contact. If you can message me, tell me to add you, I will try to add you, but I can't guarantee I can get you on. Okay, I'll try.
Let's throw that out. And let's see what they say.
But
see what they say. That's all.
Right. Uh-oh. Where did Uncle go?
But again, the phone number is 319-527-5016. Don't hesitate to call that and join us. We want to talk to you. Right, Uncle?
Let's get that man on the phone on the line.
Oh, yeah, we have one call, don't we?
One caller on the line there. Let's put him on. Yeah, let's see who we got.
I'm going to cut my mic and put on the caller for you, okay?
Okay.
Hey, Uncle.
Hey. What's happening?
Hey, were you able to talk to any wrestlers lately?
Just last week too.
Oh yeah, the wrestlers. Yeah,
just last night, two of them, Macho Man and Mr. Mercula. What was his name, Mr.
Oh, you're talking about how Kent calls in.
No, that's Kent.
Yeah.
No, that's not. That's those guys.
Wait, we actually talked to Macho Man?
Yeah, we did.
Is that what we did?
We talked to Macho Man and
Randy Savage?
And Randy. Well, no, not Randy Savage.
Was that last week?
That was last week.
Okay.
Didn't you hear him? He was talking. He was down at the Baja. The guy talking to me at the Baja.
Oh, yeah.
That one.
Jesse Ventura.
Bencha Mentura.
That's Jesse Ventura.
I thought Randy Savage passed away.
Bencha Mentura.
Okay.
Jesse Ventura.
we talked to all those guys.
To all those guys.
Right, this is Chris, right? We're talking to Chris right now?
Oh, we don't know. We're talking to
Chris
somebody.
Graves. How you doing?
Oh,
what's up, Chris?
That's good. What's been doing?
We talked to wrestlers. We also talked to Chris Graves.
Do you got anybody else that we can get around to fix ways?
Yeah, you got anybody else laying around there under a rock, Chris? Anybody in there?
I know. Unfortunately, not. Yeah. No wrestlers around here.
Come on.
That's all right. That's all right.
I would learn to talk to those guys again.
We'll find some laying around here somewhere.
Oh, what's been up with you?
Well, my mother passed away, and just waiting to bury her on Monday.
I'm sorry to hear that.
What's been going on with you guys?
Well, not a lot.
I went to the doctor's today,
Yeah, you did go to the doctor.
and I got, what's it called?
Vertigo.
Vertigo, whatever that is. It gets on for little dizziness, and it's vertigo. I don't understand what it is, and everybody's complaining on me already. I'm trying to understand what this is.
Well, I think the doctor said that you might have vertigo. I don't think it was a definite diagnosis there, so I think that's what we were talking about here.
Well, something like
It's
that
confusing.
tonight, but that's what's been happening to me.
That's one thing, yeah.
So,
Do you get dizzy when you stand up, Uncle?
not dizzy when I stand up. It seems like I've noticed when I'm in the sun.
That's what
That's when it starts. Not too steady.
when you're in the sun, it's the worst?
It starts. It starts up. I don't understand that.
I don't know.
I just realized that today, just doing that for today, and it just pops up when it hits the sun, and boom, I sort of start feeling dizzy. I don't know what that is, or what it means, even.
I don't think any
Could
of
be
us.
dehydration. You need a lot of water.
I have my cup here. My bottle.
Yeah, why don't you show off your water bottle on the
And
video? We'll show it.
And I have this bottle here.
It's a brand new giant thing. Here it is. Here, I'll show it. Let's see.
This is what I've got my water in right now.
Pretty big bottle here. Yeah, metal one.
I mean,
It's a good one.
I got that, and actually it was for my birthday, and it was from Amazon. I get Amazon cards, and my sister thinks I'm crazy, but I'm carrying it around anywhere.
Well,
Hey,
hey, if you need to be hydrated, it's a gift to have.
I'm going to use this thing.
That's right.
That's what it's here for. I'm going to use it.
It's the right thing at the right time.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So,
Yeah, so everything's good. We're doing good.
other than that, we're doing fine.
Yeah.
That's good.
You guys might have trouble hearing it, but you have another call.
Oh, dude.
We
All
better
right.
take it, Uncle.
Hold on that thought there. We'll come back to you.
Yep.
Get this person on the phone.
Yeah, we'll put Chris on hold real quick, and we'll grab the other caller. And there he is.
Hello, who's this?
This is international representation.
This is this guy again. Northman.
This is
I call this guy Northman.
That's who this is?
Canada man with no tariffs.
Canada man. Canada man. All right, Canada man. What do you have to say
A
today?
little technical note here. I was listening on the Facebook page, the YouTube page, and I couldn't hear Chris coming through.
Wait. Oh, I just realized the Skype
not
audio
sure.
is down. Okay, I fixed it.
Skype is down.
Not sure what's
We don't
going on
have
there.
that Skype no more.
Robin, thank you. Thank
What do
you
you
for
mean?
your...
Thank you. We don't have
There you
Skype.
go.
He brought to my attention the fact that my slider was down. I just put
What
it
is that? What slider? What's the slider?
well, the slider
I don't
was...
understand.
I just
I don't know
split.
what you guys-
It's a knob. It's a digital knob.
Now, wait a minute. Maybe that'll fix this. Can you hear the phone ring if I hit the phone ring? Hold on.
Hold on a minute.
Did you hear that?
No, we didn't.
No, dude.
We didn't do it. So that's
I
still
heard it,
off.
but
Yeah, you can hear it, Robin, right?
yeah.
Okay, so I'm pushing this out all the places I'm supposed to, but you're not getting it for some reason. Okay, just letting you know. All right.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't know.
What we're doing here tonight, we're testing this new equipment,
We are.
this new one that we have.
We are.
Some of us can't hear it. Some of you can hear it.
Well, thank God I didn't have to buy new equipment, but I did have to just change software is the problem. So that's what the problem is, the software.
So we'll need to do some changing on the software there.
Yeah, well,
Well, we know what he knew. I mean, that's
mine seems to be working somehow.
Medusa, we gotta have a problem here. I don't know what our problem is. Maybe your stuff needs to be changed.
Maybe.
Like it.
Maybe I did.
Medusa the producer.
Yeah,
That's right.
maybe you might have to do some changing.
I might.
You might have to check into that,
I'll check in.
into it before next week.
Okay.
So now we got that sub.
Yes, we do. We're working on it, at least. We know we need to solve it. That's the first
Yeah, well, maybe that's the problem.
step one. You got to know where you're going.
I'm not there yet to get my cans done yet, but when we go back, we got a thing going about something that we're going to talk about, and you hope the fellow will be better. We got this.
And I would help you guys test Teams out, but I haven't transitioned over quite yet.
Ooh, heavy.
Hey,
how do you turn over?
I'm wondering if it's an OBS problem.
Could be. Maybe that's what it is.
But the thing is, I'm not really pulling the audio in through OBS.
No?
I
Okay.
channel it to OBS. I'm not getting it from there. I do have a crazy digital mixer thing called Loopback that might be doing that. If anything, it would be that.
Well, what is your speaker setup on Teams? Because if your speaker setup on Teams doesn't have
Oh, you know what? It's set up. Hold on. You're right.
The problem.
It's set up as this, which is Skype audio.
There you go. There you go. Shut it down. Shut it down. There you go. Shut it down.
But the thing is, you're coming through there.
Yeah.
And that's everything from Teams is coming through there. What else? Because you're sending it through Teams,
It
right?
should be going straight through, yeah.
So it's getting your microphone through there, but it's not getting that.
No.
I don't understand why that one would just be going through too. Like, what other thing other than Teams on my end would be doing it?
I don't know, but I'm sure Robin can hear me making all kinds of noises now. Yeah, see?
Oh wow, yeah, no, we're not doing that.
I got a school bell. I got a record scratch.
We barely can hear it.
To do. Let's this week we'll pass on it, but for the next week, I got a system. I got a question.
Uh-oh.
Let's get this down straight and see if you can play with this machine and figure out what your problem is. Because I want to have them both going at the same time.
I'm trying.
Not you. I'm telling this man.
Oh.
Mr.
me?
Mr. Sidekick.
You talking to me?
Play with this machine and figure out what the problem is with this new project that we got.
Okay, I'm sure it's probably just I gotta press a button.
Press something, man. Let's get moving here.
It's
I gotta
one-
press the right button.
It's one stupid setting. I guarantee it's one setting somewhere.
Yeah.
Where is this? in
Johnny
your
Five.
settings?
Johnny Five.
Yeah, you like the Johnny Five?
Sorry to say this, no, but it has to be on my show that you have to do this. I want it complete by the first on your hour. Get it complete done for next week.
Oh dang, this is the that's an ultimatum here.
See, but that's a weird thing
Video,
because
we got a problem here.
it seemed like it was fine on his hour. I thought it was.
It don't sound like it.
I could only hear the thing is at the end of the audio clip, I can hear the very end of my theme song, but I can't hear anything before that. Same thing with the uncle thing; it just kind of barely comes through. You hear the end of it, but I don't know why that is.
Something is wrong with this. Or you got to fix something on the knobs. I don't know what something with these knobs.
It's a knob issue.
Well, fix the knob issue here. Your job is to fix the knob issue by next week.
There you go. You got a
Should
job.
we
You got
consult Knights of Columbus?
What?
The Knights of Columbus.
What's going on in Columbus?
Should we consult some Knights of Columbus
What about?
The problem.
about these knobs?
I don't know. They know how to sort it out. I don't know.
The knobs are on his brain machine here. That's not the problem, though. His thing playing with these things is the problem.
Is that it?
Yes, it's something in there. Something on something there.
Something on the thing on something.
Something on something.
Yeah, I know.
It's clearly the issue.
It's
is something.
on these
Something
knobs.
on
What are we there to do? What's it say here?
It's
What's it
something's all the way
say?
down.
Sidekick, get going. Start looking.
Okay, you want me to just randomly turn knobs? Look, I can just see
Perfect.
this. Is this
Twist it. Punch it. And press it.
I changed it. Now I'm my knob. Now let's see.
What about
compression? Let's play with our compression. Let's turn our compression down. Our compression's down. Our compression's up. The compression's in the middle. Compression's down again. Compression's up.
No, can anybody hear on that?
Oh,
Anybody hear that?
we got
Turning Uncle down.
We got
I'm
another
turning him
call
up. I'm
coming in.
turning
I can
down.
report.
Turn it on,
There's
that's-
another call coming in.
Another report. Hold that line.
I just turned those knobs.
Yeah, when we see him turning knobs.
Man, I knobbed it up.
No, that was just me hitting the phone sound effect, but no.
No phone? What is on the phone? Who's on there? Now I heard something.
No, Chris is still hanging on, and you got Robin here. That's who you got so far.
Oh, I thought you said I had somebody else on the line.
I thought you did another call there.
No, I hit the phone sound effect. Sorry about that.
I heard that now. I heard that.
Now you're making me angry, Chuck.
Keep playing those knobs.
Okay. Compression down, all the way down. We are not compressed. Now we're compressed again, all the way down.
Ooh,
Uncle,
I just heard something.
that's Uncle without compression. Let's hear you, Uncle. What do you sound like uncompressed?
Did you hear
Oh, I'm talking about his
I
side.
wouldn't make it a habit calling me that, son. I wouldn't make it a habit calling me that, son.
I get aggravated here. If his dang one works and mine don't work, it's a problem here.
It's an issue.
It's a big issue.
I don't know how
Hey, Uncle.
great my show really worked.
I don't know. Your show. I don't know what's
Uncle,
going
have you
on
shot any
here.
more TikTaks this week?
Yeah, there's been a
We
few.
posted 2 today, and
Dude, today, I believe.
we gained a mess of followers out of those videos.
Followers, we got loads of.
Wow.
The problem is not the followers.
It isn't?
It's something else.
Well, we could always use more. We don't even have 100 yet, but
followers, more followers.
we're doing okay, though.
But
doing
we're
good.
doing all right with it right now. But what's kicking in? I
What
tell
were
you,
the,
my message is on food.
What were the themes of this latest batch there?
Well, the first video we posted today was one where you were showing the pomegranate.
Oh, yeah, the pomegranate
tree.
growing pomegranates on it. That I
People
showed.
really like
Oh,
that
the tree.
one.
Oh, wow.
I didn't see anything on it. It said 0. Thought I saw.
The tree?
Yes.
It has flowers.
What I saw, no followers.
Oh, no, we got like 10 followers from that video.
Yeah, I didn't see it on mine.
I think we got 8 from that. We got 11 followers for the day. We got 8, I think, from that video. And
After I
then,
looked at it, it was 0.
we
I don't know where you're looking at it. I don't know where he's looking at
we
it.
picked up a lot today from that. And then the other video was one that we had already shot. It was where Little Man was fixing his 3D printer, and you were commending him on that.
Oh, no, that I saw.
That
I
went
saw
over
that.
3D
too.
printer.
That one. I saw that one.
Yeah, the 3D
I saw that one.
Kids got
But
better technology than I do, I tell you.
Yeah, the brains do. The brains do.
He does a
What
good
was,
job.
what was going on with the printer?
What was it doing?
I don't know.
He had a piece of filament got stuck in like the head, and he had to disassemble it, open it up, and take
Oh,
the
yeah.
parts out.
Mm.
Now, have you had that issue happen a lot?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Classic clog.
There you go.
Tough times. You know, here's a little tip for you.
Okay.
Sometimes you can turn up the temperature to like 250, and then you can run that higher hardness filament, the PETG, through that, and it'll push the other stuff out.
Oh, really?
I want to give that a go. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that cold.
Do that
doing that.
pre-disassembly.
Okay, cool.
What was that, Chris?
Was Chris there?
Oh, no, I didn't put Chris back on. I was going to ask if you wanted him back on or not.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll put Chris
Heard
back
something
on.
else.
Sure. But I didn't know if you wanted Chris back on or not. So there he is.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Yeah.
All right.
We're talking about this thing that they were playing with on the machine.
Yeah, you know anything about 3D printers, Chris?
All I've heard about 3D printers is that you're not allowed to replicate firearms.
Yeah, don't make a ghost gun. Don't make a ghost gun. Okay, well, all right.
We won't do
Ghost. Yeah.
Who's talking about ghosts?
You know, I saw today.
Huh? What today?
I saw an article today where they were 3D printing steaks in like somewhere in Europe. They were cultivating stem cells of some cow in a laboratory, and then they were printing steaks. They looked very Play-Doh-ish. And I wouldn't want to eat one, but I saw an article about that today. Very strange.
You know what? You want to have a strange conversation about stuff like this? I got a question for all of you, because I'm thinking I'm nuts, right? Because I've seen this article before, and I've seen it like 3 times in my life, right? But they keep presenting it like it just happened. And they go, look, we're going to actually be able to put kidneys from a pig into a person, right? Now, I remember that somebody got a pig heart at some point, and somebody else got other pig organs at some point, and that was
Martine Rothblatt made that happen, Chuck. You know that,
right? And that was
good friend.
Okay, but that was because of CRISPR. They were able to like tweak the pig stuff a little bit, get it a little closer to human, supposedly, right? Well, anyway, before CRISPR, they did this. Now, I remember this happened first time probably in the 90s. And they were acting like in these articles, and on CNN, even that moron Gupta, they got on there. He's going, oh, this is the first time. It's amazing. Who knows how far we can go with this? And I'm going, haven't we already done this? Amazing. It's already, brand new. Didn't this already happen? The pig transplant thing. Or am I nuts?
Like 1996. Yeah, around that time.
Either you and I are from an alternate timeline, or they're stupid, because this is 30 years ago already. They should know it already happened, right?
Yeah, they might be stupid.
Is that a possibility?
I remember when it was breakthrough. Yeah, it was like 1996, Chuck.
And it was like a heart or a partial heart, right? And they made jokes.
It was a heart transplant.
And they made jokes about it on South Park. I mean, this is my marker, by the way. They made jokes about it on South Park because they did a whole thing about Honey Boo Boo. Honey Boo Boo, go ahead and pick out a pig. You're going to get a pig heart. And because she had a heart attack.
Well, South Park made jokes about it, and it was only like a year after it actually happened. Right. So South Park was premiered in like 95, right?
Well, South Park, I think
Honey Boo Boo was not 1997.
No.
Honey Boo Boo was like 2007 or whatever. But
I'll do an IM.
South Park.
Yeah, no, South Park started in like 97. I remember it specifically because I went and I got a satellite dish to go and make sure I could watch it.
It was the Christmas, the piece of shit or whatever, right? The Mr. Hanky or whatever.
No. That's
an old one. That's from the 90s.
But the very first episode that aired on Comedy Central was Cartman Gets an Anal Probe. I know this because I went and bought a satellite dish. Yeah. I bought a satellite dish from Radio Shack. There's a blast from the past. In order to put it up, and actually had to, figure out how to point it and everything else, blah, blah, blah. And I did all that so I could get Comedy Central. In order to watch that first season of South Park.
CNN was reporting the pig heart transplant in 1996. I'm telling you.
I hate
But the question is, did they actually do it, or were they just talking about it at that point?
See, I thought they did it.
I remember it specifically. I really do, and like the fact that Chuck brings it up, I'm going back to that time frame, and I'm pretty good with like dates, and it was like 1986.
Yeah, well, let's see.
I could be wrong, but it was around that time, dude. And South Park, just came out, around that time, 1996, 97.
Okay, South Park came out around 97. But here's the thing. The Honey Boo Boo episode didn't air until 2012.
But that's the thing about South Park. It's been on for decades now. So if we're talking about South Park as a benchmark, you're talking about, a couple of decades that could fall in.
No, but all I'm saying is that they were making jokes about something on there, and I'm going to go look at was there a pig heart transplant before that. I'm going to go look that up now because it's just been driving me crazy this past week. Because,
Chuck, you go
Well,
look
they were
it up.
making jokes because it was in the news at that time, around 96. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but that episode I'm talking about where they made the joke was in 2012 because it was in the news again. This is my point. It was in the news multiple times.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to get at. Just hang on a second. Let me see. Pig heart transplant.
Well, the latest one was, as you said, more modified with the CRISPR. So
yeah.
Maybe it's like they're saying, "Oh, there's a new form of pig heart transplant."
But I remember originally when it was first reported. Yeah. I didn't know about the honey boo boo stuff.
Now,
you know what I'm waiting for?
Now, what's funny is if you go
the return of the artificial womb. Technologies. When are we going to hear about that?
Oh, you know that's coming. But hang on a second. Now, if you use Google's AI, okay, I'm just going to tell you what the Google AI says. The first pig to human heart transplant, according to this, is in 2022. According to the Google AI. Now, that to me
Chuck, it was 96. CNN was reporting on it.
I'm telling you, that's not right. It cannot be right. I remember this in the 90s, and I just don't know what year it was, but I'm certain.
96, I'm telling you. 1996.
But I'm just telling you what Google is saying. I'm not telling you that it's right. I'm telling you what Google says.
Google does not know what it's talking about either.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a different pig organ, like a pig kidney, as you said, or something.
Well, the pig kidney was just this week, right? And it was a full transplant. And that was the thing with the CRISPR. But they were saying that's the first time we've been able to and I'm like, no, it's not. That is not the first transplant.
Here's an interesting article that the headline seems like it's talking about the history. It says, how pig organs made their way into humans, the slow advance to transplant kidneys and hearts. After 20-plus years of quiet research, doctors recently made history with 4 xenotransplants. Here's how they progressed and what they hope to achieve next. This is dated 2022, so this is talking about the Martin Rothblatt pig. So this article might have the answer.
So 20-plus years.
Yeah, 20-plus years. So I'm thinking like your memory of what that 20-year ago thing was might be off a little. Maybe they didn't do a strict transplant. Maybe they were like, oh, we could transplant this, but this man would die. And maybe they made like a news story like, imagine transplanting a pig organ in this guy. We wish we could.
Yeah, the guy they supposedly put the pig heart in, he died. He died right after they did it. Now, here's the funny thing, right? Okay. Like we just said, they did this kidney transplant, and it was genetically edited and all that. Here's the funny thing about it. It's 2025. Am I correct, fellas?
Yeah, it is.
Well, at Massachusetts General Hospital on May 21st of 2024, it says they did the world's first genetically edited pig kidney transplant into a living recipient, was performed at Massachusetts General Hospital.
Yeah, but that's a lot of stuff. It would say that it was edited, gene edited. The other one, so already it's different from what happened in the 90s.
Right.
It would be the first of that.
No, but what I'm saying now is that recently they said this is the first time we've been able to do this in 2025, just this week. So this is what I'm saying. This is very inconsistent all over the place. So
but Chuck, we saw the same material in the mid-90s. Like, seriously.
I'm telling you, they did
what I'm coming up with here, guys.
It might have sucked. Like, remember when they cloned the goat? Right? They cloned the sheep.
The clone, the first clone.
Dolly.
It was around that time.
Dolly.
I remember that.
Yeah, Dolly the sheep.
Dolly was the name of the sheep. Right. Dolly was the name of the sheep, and Dolly didn't live a full life because she fell apart.
Right.
It was a weird thing.
Right.
And I remember that too, but I'm telling you, it's like, this is strange to me.
They were talking about like the first heart transplant for a human with a pig heart. I remember that.
Okay, listen. I've got this part from the article.
Let's listen to what
check this out. This says, overcoming obstacles is the heading of this part of the article. It says, then, from the 1960s through the 1990s, Doctors used immunosuppressive drugs when transplanting livers, kidneys, and hearts from chimpanzees and baboons to people, sometimes with moderate success. The survival times ranged from 2 hours to several weeks to 9 months, reports David Cooper. Meanwhile, transplants among animals produced slow progress, with survival of organs advancing by days or weeks with each experiment. In the early 2000s, we had a non-human primate live for 3 months with a pig kidney. So I don't know. Oh, wait. During the 1990s, pigs replaced non-human primates as a preferred source of organs. This is what we're looking for.
This is it.
According to Robert Montgomery, MD, PhD, director of the NYU Transplant Institute, lead surgeon, blah, blah, blah. Among the reasons, they have short gestation periods of produce large litters. Let's see, hold on. One problem is that pigs...
With the 93, there was a pig, I don't know if you pronounce this, islet or islet transfer, which was the insulin-producing cells isolated from the pancreas of pigs.
Okay.
So that one
was this 96?
Was in 93.
93.
That was in 93.
93.
Okay.
So around that time. So that's a possible one.
I could be wrong, but I could have sworn like CNN was reporting on it in 96 because I was at the local library in Norfolk, and when Chuck brought it up, I remember exactly that article.
Yeah, like if I look up the first mechanical heart, right, and the first successful transplant to a human, I basically go along with it. I thought it was a little earlier in history, but 1982 is when they put the first mechanical heart successfully into a guy, and the guy's name, I remember him. He was Barney Clark. That was his name. However, if you look at the article on it, it was first implanted in a dog in 1937 by a Soviet scientist. Which I'm like, wow.
So what the hell am I remembering from 96?
Yeah,
I don't know what
I'm
you're
sure
thinking.
it's something, because they've been playing around with this, obviously, for years. But I think it's in the details. I think the Martin Rothbard one was
it's the same kind of story that gets recycled. Like you guys were talking about Honey Boo Boo in like 2012. It's like the same story from like the mid-90s. And I remember.
Well, here you go, Chris. The first transplant of a non-genetically modified pig's heart, lungs, and kidneys into a human was performed in Sonapur, Assam, in India, in mid-December 1996.
There you go.
There's your 96. That's what you're thinking of.
There it is.
That's the one there.
There it is.
So, you know.
Thank you. Thank you. It just makes me crazy.
But I'm sure it was probably like performed like before that, and like Chuck was saying in like 82.
But no, it's okay. No, 82 is the mechanical heart thing, and I understand that's different. But I'm just saying it's just weird because I remember certain milestones happening, and then it seems like they're announcing them again. You know what I mean? Like, just stuff repeats itself.
Yeah, maybe they want people to forget about the old ones. They're like, those other guys died in a day, but these new ones just going to turn out a little better.
They recycle the same shit every couple of years.
Well, they did stuff like that, Robin, where it was like, look, at the end, if somebody's dying anyway, listen, you're gonna die in like a day.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'll tell you what, we got this crazy idea. You want to try it? And people look, if I'm gonna be dead in a day anyway, sure, I'll sign off on it. And they did.
You guys remember the attempted head transplant in Russia? This was like years ago.
You like this article?
What are we talking tonight about transplants?
We're talking about
that
head
wasn't
transplant.
quite successful, if I remember.
I know that one was not successful.
Not successful, no.
No. But I'm going to have to pop off, guys. I got a birthday party to get to, so I'm going to transplant myself out of the signal here, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, Robin. Thanks so much.
Have fun tonight, man.
Hey, you have other callers. You have other callers.
Let's put them on.
All right, let me see who comes up first here. Wait, let me see. Oh, okay. I'm going to take you guys in order. So, looks like, well, we know who this is. Hey, Jimmy James.
I knew it was him.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Jimmy boy.
The other call. Hey,
Uncle,
do you like your schedule? Did you get a rough schedule for the Rams? The Lions got a pretty hard schedule.
I told Sidekick here, we are going, if it's just me and him, going to a game. And I'm looking at a game in the Saints. They're playing here.
Why do you want to watch him play the Saints? I don't care about the New Orleans Saints.
Well, wait, hold on a second here.
I don't understand.
They want the 49ers, but we're going to have to wait till the 11th?
Well, what about the Seahawks?
And the Seahawks.
Any of the divisional games I feel like be better than the Saints. What do I care about the New Orleans Saints? Why do you care about the New Orleans Saints?
I want to see a win. I don't want to see a blowout.
You just want to
see a blowout.
You somebody they'll definitely beat. That's what.
Yes, I want to see if this team can win on what you're saying this year is a good team. I want to see it live.
They're gonna be good. Watch them.
Yeah, you said that. I want to see it live though. On it in the movie.
Well, then it shouldn't matter who it is, right?
Well,
they can beat it. They could potentially beat anybody.
Okay, so I need a little direction here, guys, because I've got 2 more callers, and I want to know if we need to add them all in at the same time, or you want me to bring them on one at a time. What do you want me to do?
One at a time, Uncle?
One at a time's fine.
Let's go to the next
one.
Hold
on, Jimmy.
You want me to leave everybody on the line while we go?
Yeah, leave them on the line, yeah.
Okay, so I'll just add them one at a time, right?
Yeah, one at a time, correct.
All right, fair enough.
Do it that way, yeah.
So I think this would be Danny in California.
Oh, Danny's back. Hey, what's happening there, Danny boy?
Hey, Uncle, I'm doing fine. Hey, I really appreciate your TikTak videos and your food taste of fish tacos. What a treat here that you have here in California, being north of Baja, as Kent would say. I love those fish tacos. We have some great fish taco places up here in Northern California.
They like the fish taco. What are they saying about that?
Yeah.
It's my food. Yeah. I'm telling you something. Just hold a second here. Just a moment. I have to say something.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Something on these TikTaks that I'm doing, I have to say the best ones that are going over is my foods. I really believe it's the foods. Forget about the other stuff you guys are thinking about, Sidekick.
Okay.
It's the foods that are going. We have to figure out some that we can match with the food for the TikTak. We have to think.
To match with the food?
Yeah.
Something to match with it.
If
you want, you could be a food-oriented channel. Like, your videos could be all about food. There are people that do that, and you could be like, you could do your recipes as like a main staple of it. You could go to restaurants like we did with the fish tacos. We could do that. I kind of enjoy being eclectic and sometimes doing that.
Oh.
But maybe I'm wrong. I might be wrong in doing that too. So we should.
Like you're saying, it seems like it's more audience.
It's
the audience is higher than some of these others. Is what I'm getting to.
The food ones do well, but then again, I mean, there's weird ones. What was it? That video game one was the one that you got the most views.
Oh, yes. The video games. Now, let's see. The video games would match up with the food. There you go.
What about eating while we play games? What if we did that? Is that
That'd be the same. That would be same thing.
Is that good?
We play games or.
I'm gonna add another caller.
Go ahead.
Here we go.
Hold on in, people. Gotta figure out all these people
before. Call.
There we go. So 816.
Okay, 816.
Hey, hello. Am I on the air?
You are.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. So I wanted to get your guys' opinion. What do you think about the Chiefs and the Chargers playing down in Brazil?
Ooh. Oh, yes. Oh, that's a good one because we got the Rams doing it too.
We do.
We have a Ram game going there
in Brazil.
In one of those countries against the Jaguars.
Really?
That's the other one. That's a good question.
We're not going to go all the way down there.
No. We take a nice trip down there. It'd be our vacation. Forget about that. That's our vacation.
I don't think
if we go down there. I mean, if you want to go see a football game. Now, that would be a weird way to get a vacation.
I'd rather go to L.A. for that, but okay.
But they do play them I
like the sound of it. Colin.
Yeah, I saw that.
I heard the rumor that the reason they were not playing in L.A. is because there's a rap concert going on the same weekend in SoFi Stadium.
What rap tape?
From what I see, the Rams have a game scheduled for Australia in 2026.
I know. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That one. Yeah, they have that too.
That's crazy.
That's more than 24 hours on a plane, Uncle. But just to get there.
I don't know.
I hope you know.
What is the?
Yeah, I didn't think we're doing that for a football game, Uncle.
But that would be weird. That would be fun. Going down there and watch a game.
Yeah, but
I know the highways are bad here in California, but I'd rather be on them than take a whole plane just to go see a football game. You know what I mean?
Now he's talking. Now you hear he's talking. Yeah, well, Pete's sakes.
Now, I want to take another quick moment and just say hello to everybody in the chat. We got a lot of people. We've got Bison Crest Studios 75, Rattle Can's back, Prairie Dog Salesman. It looks like new people on YouTube. Thank you for being here, everybody. Hello.
YouTube? Who's on YouTube?
And
I don't know who these people are.
You got another call, too.
All right. Hold on, everybody. Let's see who this is.
There we go. Okay, you're live.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello, is this Uncle? Is this Uncle Peter's podcast?
What is this,
I know
Uncle?
who this is.
Do you know this person? What happens there?
Uncle Peter's podcast. Is this it?
Okay.
Well,
Cut this person off. This person's got to go.
I told you what I'll tell you about that.
Get rid of this joker.
Get rid of him.
Who is this?
Get rid of that one. I told you about that.
We told him.
I told you about that.
What did you say? What did you say?
He knows.
The call is coming from inside the house.
I know.
Okay.
I know who it is. That's why I said I know who it is.
This isn't like the last time when somebody's messing with this.
You're going to straighten that now.
Oh, do I have some disciplining to do?
Yes, you do.
Is that my job? Is that? And figuring out the sound setup.
Yeah.
And anything else? What else did I?
That's it. That's it. Do so far. I know.
I think somebody borrowed Mrs. Sidekick's phone. I think.
I know who that was.
You know who that was.
And we're not talking that on this show.
We're not doing that.
Whoever that was, I know who that was. We're not talking about it. You don't hear us talking about it, do you? Do not say that and say the proper things on this show.
Chuck, are there any other legitimate callers on the line?
No. We just have the same ones that we had to start with. We might have lost one.
Okay.
Lost one? Oh, I know who we lost. We lost the Northman.
Yeah, well, Northman had a party to go.
Yeah, he had a party. That I know.
He had a previous engagement.
I know.
We got a lot of people here, Uncle.
I know we do.
Who should we talk to? We got a lot of choices to make.
Hey, gentlemen, I was catching that whole thing about the pig heart transplant. Kind of reminds me, since this is the comedy hour, that maybe Kramer on Seinfeld was prophetic, like The Simpsons. He talked about the government experiments of the pig man, if you remember that episode. That's what I was thinking of.
I never watched Seinfeld.
Oh, yeah, Pig Man. That's right. Yeah, Kramer's convinced that there's some pig man. That's a really weird episode. That's a bizarre episode.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, Pig Man. I remember that one. I've seen every episode of Seinfeld, so I know those when you reference them, Danny. I'm not sure about anybody else, but I sure do.
Yeah. I didn't watch Seinfeld. I mean, I can recall a lot, but that particular one, boy, it resonated, with the whole, heart transplant pig. I was like, yeah, government makes sense. That was hilarious. They had me in stitches.
Yeah. Well, I think the takeaway from that whole thing is that, yes, these things have been happening for decades, and yes, they keep basically redoing the same thing. It's like they want us to know about it, I guess. I think is the takeaway that we can get out of that. But hey, what do we know? Oh, Uncle, I've made OBS way too big. What
is this here now?
What have we done?
There we go. There's us.
I know what to do.
What are you doing now? On the place.
What is everybody drinking?
hot water.
I think it's an alcohol-free night.
Yeah. No special drink.
I didn't want no special drinks tonight. That.
Can I stay on? Because I've already started drinking, so.
Yeah, what do you got, Dan?
What do you got there, Dan?
Oh, I started off with a Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA. It's 9% rating, and I would rate it at an 8.7. It's pretty good. And now I'm kind of finishing with a nightcap of Bushmills Irish whiskey with a little bit of ginger ale.
Nice.
That's something interesting.
That's pretty good, right, Uncle? That sounds good. Do you want to rate them 1 to 10?
It is good.
He just did. He said 8.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Who's checked?
I said an 8.7 with the IPA, and I would say as far as Irish whiskey, Bushmills is my favorite, and I would rate it in well over a 9. I'd give it a 9.3. I haven't tasted better whiskey, but I'll give some room until I actually taste the best whiskey.
Wow. Okay, that sounds really good.
We're gonna have. That's another thing.
What's that, Uncle?
If they're not drunk that much,
Yeah.
we'll have a test on that on the New Year's Revolution. If people are up and still alive.
As long as people don't pass out, we'll do beer reviews on the New Year's Revolution. Is that the rule? Okay.
Well, just to see what they say.
I think we'll open another Four Loko can maybe this year, Uncle. Those seem to go over well.
Local. Oh.
I don't think we'll pass out from it.
Oh,
man,
no.
It makes for a good party.
I don't know what we're going to have, actually, this New Year's Revolution.
We'll see. Something good. We promise not to pass out.
We didn't last year.
I'm not supposed to be drinking.
You're not? Oh, no,
you can always
Jimmy doesn't drink.
Yeah, exactly. Mountain Dew. Anything non-alcoholic is...
wait a minute. You know that new Mountain Dew? How much was that alcohol?
That's he would have to do regular Mountain Dew.
But you'll have to do regular Mountain Dew on it.
But maybe Baja Blast.
I was in the hospital for congestive heart failure, so I'm not allowed to have alcohol right now.
Oh.
Do a sparkling water.
Sparkling water would be better.
We don't.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Do sparkling water.
Oh.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Now, just because producer job, right, is you're down to the last 8 to 10 minutes. So, I don't know if you want to do shout-outs or what.
10 to 8 minutes already?
I think we need to.
People here?
Uncle, I think we need to do shout-outs.
Oh, boy. See how this all goes? Flies by.
It does.
Better than I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Chris was your first caller.
Yeah, Chris, you're number 1.
Yeah, let's go to Chris.
I might be a little mixed up after that, though, because I think Robin was next, but I can't tell who was next.
Robin is up because he was next, yes. Robin was next.
But he's gone. But he's gone.
Well,
So who's
I
the
remember,
third one
I think it was Robin and then Jimmy James.
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah.
Jimmy James be after you then.
That's correct. But Chris,
I just want you guys to know that I appreciate the fact that you guys are on the air, and thank you for having me. And hopefully I'll be able to call in next week. So thank you.
It's great to talk to you, Chris. I'm sorry for your loss, and thank you for calling at this time.
Thank you.
Just keep carrying on, man.
Right.
It's good to talk to you.
Exactly. Keep your head up, Chris, and talk to you soon. Anyway, Jimmy James will be next, right?
Yep.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, sir. We're going to Jimmy James.
Well, shout out to Chris. I was glad to hear from you. I'm sorry to hear under the circumstances the things have been going on. Jeez, I feel terrible about that, Chris.
I'm going to talk about aliens.
Nope.
Just give. And are you still on here, Chris? Can you hear me?
He's on hold.
I was going to ask him if by any chance his heart issues was edema, because that seems to be a frequent thing with people.
Well, let's see. Chris, is that you?
Yeah, no, they said it was congestive heart failure, which I had like a year and a half ago. And then they released me about a week and a half ago, and then I ended up finding out that my mother had 2 heart attacks. So I'm trying to stay as cool and collected as I can. So when I say that I appreciate shows like this and Chuck's call-in show, like I'm being very sincere, because I don't have anybody right now. So, well, Chris, just keep your mind busy, keep moving, and keep your mind busy, and keep yourself busy. Thank you, Jimmy James. I appreciate you. Thanks. I'm sorry. And everyone else, have a good weekend. Peace.
Absolutely. Peace to you, Jimmy, for sure. Thank you for calling in. Now, I think it was Danny next, but I'm not sure.
I believe so. Yeah, we'll put it Danny first shout out, yeah.
My shout out to Chris Graves. I understand heart failure. I lost my son-in-law in October, and we're still grieving. But you're here, and I promise you, when I'm in Mass Sunday morning, I will be lifting you up in prayer and best wishes, and that's all I got. It's the shout-outs to you, Chris. You hang in there. Call in. These are good guys. It's comedy hour and should be uplifted. And thanks for checking in.
There you go. Thank you, Danny.
Thank you, Danny. Yep. All right, and then we had...
looks like...
we had that other caller. Who was the other caller?
I don't know. That cleared everybody who was left, so...
Oh, dang. So that other person, I'm not sure who they were even.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. They asked a good question and then went. Yeah.
Your son.
What's up, Uncle? What's going on?
Your son on that line.
Oh, that was that too. That too.
Yeah, there was also that. But yeah, but we had to hang up on.
Stay long.
We had to hang up on.
That one had to hang up. You have to talk to. And you have to talk to, no?
Yes, that's one of my jobs. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
What are you going to
do? Yeah.
Kids are
well. Yeah. Okay, well, shout out to everybody for calling, and for Uncle, why don't we shout out to the community that is like the regular callers and listeners of the show. And we had Chris with the circumstance tonight, and obviously I'm going to reiterate what everybody said. Like we're all there for you, and we want to see you do the best, and we're sorry for your situation, but just we're happy to have you as a caller, man, and as a listener. And what do you think, Uncle? It's cool to be able to have people show up here.
I say the same what he said. The same thing. Because I think this is what needs to be done. Saying that. Because I believe that. Because Na's going up there. She's saying nice up there now. But that's my thought, that I know what's going to happen up there. I know about it. I know everything about it up there. That she's going to have a nice life. Danny.
Exactly. Just to reference, I had a conversation with him privately yesterday, and just to reference that conversation real quick, I would say, like I told you, if you solve that one riddle that we talked about, you could do a whole lot for a lot of people if you want. It's up to you what you choose to do. It's all about your choice. You got free will, but you're still here. You're still here for a reason, so do that up. And I wish I could tell you more, but that's the best I got for you. So there you go.
All right. Well, Uncle, I mean, it's cool. Again, the community that shows up to the show, it seems like it's growing. We get new callers. We get new people in the chat room.
Yeah, my out-of-town United States out of United States callers.
We got those. We got our Germany pub, the German pub that randomly listens to us for some unknown reason. We got all that. We got
only one question I had to vent.
What's that?
Whatever happened to that guy that we were going to get to, and he hasn't called yet?
Well,
the lawyer guys.
Oh, the lawyer. Yeah, I was wondering about that. I don't know.
I was thinking about that. That just popped in my head.
Always. Don't worry, Uncle. We'll get guests.
I wanted to see if they will show up tonight.
Yeah, we just wanted to make sure. Yeah, we just want to make sure that all the calling stuff was working right before we started bringing on new people. But just real quick on the internationals is Germany's listening. A couple of spots in Canada, Australia, UK, and I got a bunch in the US. My US, I don't know your states anymore, but there you are. So that's it.
Down Under isn't tonight.
Down Under's there. Australia. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, it was. He was listening.
We're doing good, Uncle. Yeah. And, follow at Uncle Podcast, Uncle the Podcast on TikTok, YouTube,
TikTok,
Instagram.
All that. All right, you'll get a kick out of TikTok, people. Get on that and just listen on to that.
UncleThePodcast.com. That's the show.